after establishing a strong mindset and foundation for who you are and what is in alignment with who you are, so that when and if challenges come, you're able to navigate them more effectively. The next step really is to understand how you're going to approach real estate, because your approach to real estate really is going to be everything in terms of how it's going to interact with you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And the approach can be either a more hands-off approach or a more hands-on approach. And so since I'm talking about being or approaching real estate as an investment, more specifically a housing provider, that is a more hands-on approach. And it, instead of being looked at as an investment, should definitely be looked at as a business. And so you're approaching real estate from a business mindset versus, purely looking at it as a passive investment that you don't have to actively manage. And, it's so interesting when people select the housing provider approach for real estate, the buy and hold approach to real estate. And, they don't think of all of the things that come along with that. They don't think that you're actually entering into a relationship, a long-term relationship with this asset, where you're going to be holding it for about 10 to 13 years before you actually, are looking to see a lot of equity, because that's the amount of time people tend to hold properties before they sell them, about 10 to 13 years. And so using this approach, you have to have a long-term mindset, a mindset of delayed gratification when you are using this approach, because you can get caught up in wanting quick money. You can get caught up in thinking that things are going to be simple and easy. But the housing provider approach isn't for the faint of heart, because you're going to have to navigate a lot.